How to speak English fluently. There was a young girl named Luna who dreamed of studying in London. She had always been good at reading, understanding, and listening to English, but speaking it was her greatest challenge. Her words would freeze, and she struggled to express herself fluently in conversations. Despite her perfect comprehension, Luna felt frustrated because her dream required her to pass an English fluency test. One day, she received a letter from the university in London confirming that she was shortlisted for admission. However, she had to pass the speaking part of an English exam to be accepted. Determined not to let this opportunity slip away, Luna decided to improve her English fluency. Luna started immersing herself in English. Every morning, she watched English TV shows and listened to podcasts on her way to college. She focused on thinking in English, forcing herself to describe her thoughts in the language instead of her native tongue. She even narrated her day aloud in English, no matter how simple the sentences were. In the evenings, she practiced speaking with her younger brother, explaining what she learned that day. If no one was available, she recorded herself talking about different topics and played the recordings back to correct her pronunciation. Luna also realized she needed to speak more naturally. Instead of memorizing words, she began focusing on common phrases. She would learn expressions like, "That sounds great," or "I totally agree," so that she could respond in conversations more fluidly. Her biggest challenge was pronunciation, so she spent hours mimicking the voices of English speakers she admired. She would repeat their sentences, paying attention to how they stressed certain words and the rhythm they used. Despite her busy days, she found 10 minutes every night to practice with her language partner online. Her goal was to push herself out of her comfort zone and speak without fear of mistakes. With time, her confidence grew. She no longer hesitated when asked questions in English. Luna could now think in English naturally, and her vocabulary expanded as she practiced more phrases. Her listening skills, already strong, improved further as she focused on how native speakers used idioms and expressions. Finally, the day of her test arrived. Luna sat in the exam room, heart racing but determined. When the examiner asked her the first question, she smiled and began speaking confidently. She didn't rush, nor did she let her nerves take over. Her months of practice paid off. Luna passed the test with flying colors, and her dream of going to London was within reach. As she held the acceptance letter, she reflected on how far she'd come, realizing that fluency wasn't just about speaking perfectly, but about believing in herself. Just like Luna, you can achieve your goals with practice and belief. Every small step you take in speaking English brings you closer to your dreams. Keep trying, stay positive, and remember that each word you speak is a step forward. You have the power to succeed. Believe in yourself and keep moving forward. Thank you.